Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy EverythingNYS coming at you with another video. So, Knicks versus Magic, part 2, third game of the year, second matchup already. Not a pretty one, not a pretty game at all. Knicks end up losing 110 to 104 at home to now be 2-1 on the year. We were 2-0. The Magic get their first win of the year, so shout out to them, and they came out much better than the last game. Let's get into some of the numbers, and then we'll go over a little bit of the game. So, Cole Anthony, 29 points, 16 boards, and 8 assists, 9 for 16 shooting. Man was getting buckets on the Knicks. Everybody else across the board had 10, 11, 10, 11. And then Terrence Ross off the bench had 22. The man was a demon out there. Looking at the Knicks. Our number one, Julius Randle, 8 for 24, 2 for 10 from 3. Couldn't get anything to drop. 16 rebounds, 4 blocks, 30 points. Good game from him, but when we needed the threes to fall, he couldn't hit them. Mitch Robb, 33 points, 4 for 5 shooting. 33 minutes, 4 for 5 shooting, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Man, ended up fouling out at the end of the game. Also ended up hurting his foot. Jalen Suggs stepped on the same foot that he broke and caused a little bit of fear for a second. Got a little nervous, but came back in, finished the game. Even though he did foul out, he finished the game. Kimba only played 19 minutes, started the game. He was 4 for 8, 3 assists, 10 points. Tibbs ended up taking him out because that man off the bench, D Rose, 5 for 8 from 3, 9 for 16, 29 minutes, 23 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Man, it was just a rough game to watch. RJ Barrett, 5 for 17, 1 for 7 from 3, 12 points. It was just rough, man. Fournier, 3 for 11, 2 for 7 from 3, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Taj got some minutes. He got 12 minutes. Obi got 12 minutes. Just the shots weren't falling. Burks 3 for 10, 1 for 6 from 3. Quickly 0 for 4, 0 for 2 from 3. After the phenomenal game last 2 days ago, breaking the 3-point record against the Magic, looking like we couldn't be stopped. We couldn't buy a bucket at the end of the game. We ended up getting outscored 36 to 24 in the fourth quarter. Definitely didn't need that. It was bad. If you watched it last minute, there were definitely chances to tie the game up or potentially come back. We had a lot of chances, and it was just missed shots, second chance points, missed shot. Couldn't buy a bucket. Like last 10 seconds, we got some BS, and ones. Didn't matter. It was already too late. Oh man, it was a rough game for the Knicks. The Magic, I'm gonna give it to them, even though we do know they are a rebuilding team. Cole Anthony looked great out there. I love seeing him ball. New York native, looked phenomenal. Jalen Suggs, a very aggressive basketball player. He puts his body on the line. He's a bucket. Cole Anthony though, great player. Mo Bamba looked all right, 3 for 11. Wendell Carter, I want to say this during the game. Mitch Robb kept letting Wendell Carter get inside position, and I'm not going to say Randall was getting bodied by him when it happened, but Randall was kind of getting bodied by him and Wagner throughout the game. And, you just don't want to see Randall, I don't want to say it's the James Harden thing where they don't need him for defense. They just put all of his energy to offense. You want to see Randall play good defense, but Wendell Carter was kind of cooking up at the end. A lot of possessions, they kind of had not bailed out, but we kind of just gave it to them, and they got easy buckets. Cause I remember I was playing Xbox and watching the game at the same time, and I look over, and all of a sudden we're down 6. We were just up 7, something like that. Like, we just gave them very, very, very easy buckets. Not much really touch on this game, Going to the team stats really quick. Leading points for both sides, Cole Anthony and Julius Randle both had pretty much 30. Rebounds, Cole Anthony led their team with 16 rebounds. That's insane. Julius Randle had 16 and assists. Cole Anthony led their team in assists with 8. RJ Barrett had 5. Rebound game was 57 them, 52 us. Field goal percentage was 40 them, 37 us. 3-point percentage, we both shot 27. Disgusting. Turnovers, we had 12, they had 13. But not really much I want to get into over this game. I don't know exactly who we play next. Let me take a look really quick. Up next, we have I do know. Up next on the 26th, we do have the 76ers. That is going to be a good game. You know, the whole drama in Philly, Ben Simmons not being there. I want to see if we can beat the Sixers. That game is on TNT on the 26th. My quick predictions on that game. If we play like we did tonight, we're going to get beat. Philly's not a bad team at all. And if you watch basketball, you know that. But we're not a bad team either. We just got a lot of it was one of those nights where we couldn't buy a bucket. Nobody was hitting shots. D-Rose was making that shit. Nobody else was getting a bucket. But really short episode. I'm going to start making these kind of short since I'm going to be going over a lot. But with that being said, hope everybody has a very good night. Very upsetting loss to the Magic. Should be 3-0, but Magic played their hearts out. They were hustling like crazy. So I got to give props to them. We got the Sixers coming up, and I can't wait for that game. Hope everybody has a good night, and peace.